Hey guys, Connor here from C.M Media. Today we're going to be doing something a little bit different than what I usually do. I kind of think a top tips video on the newly released Paintballers is kind of the way to go. So I'm just going to break down some top tips which I think you might need to get used to the game, get a hang of the mechanics. In the meantime, check out Paintballers on Steam. It's completely free. Request yourself access to the playtest. The devs have said they're going to keep the playtest open until the game's fully released. Get yourselves in. We love the sport. Let's grow it virtually as well as playing it, and yeah, get yourself out there, guys. So when you first load in, you have like the warm-up phase. So tip number one, utilize the fact you can place down targets if you need to. There's 4 different types of targets. You have tall cone, tall target, small target. As far as I'm aware, you can place as many of them as you want. Get yourself behind a bunker and just literally take a few shots at them. You know you hit them because they'll make the ding. Tip number 2 is when you're behind a bunker and you're in a low profile position, so crouching, if you press X, you'll go on your knees. When you're on your knees, you're even smaller to hit, and you've got an even smaller profile. Snap shooting is the complete same, but moving, a lot more restricted when you're on your knees. Tip number 3, following the sort of cover system in the game. If you get yourself into Snake 1, and you find yourself a bit stuck, because all you can do is lean out down the tape line, if you press left Alt, you'll change your snap shooting position. So if you want to see yourself actually looking over the top of the snake beam, press left Alt, and you'll snap into an up and down sort of snap shoot mechanic instead. If you want to go back to looking down the tape line while still in your prone position, press left Alt again and you'll go back. Tip number 4, I'd recommend checking out the keybinds. This is more like a personal preference tip if I'm anything. I wasn't a big fan of the default keybinds. That's just, like I said, personal preference. There's no right or wrong. I've changed a couple. Next tip, I got a message about this yesterday. It's about smoothness of getting your gun up on the brake. I didn't know if you can press space at 1, but if you press space at 0, it seems to be a lot smoother, as I've been told.
Base.
You don't have to press space to get your gun up if you don't want to. It just helps get it up quicker. Double tap shift, and you can get yourself into a running sort of motion so you can get to bunker quicker. I tend to get my gun up. I like to get those lanes dialed in first. So just like before, hit space when you hit that final buzzer, and it seems to be a lot smoother. So next quick tip, once we come off the break and we've got our gun up and we're pinning people in, I'm going to show you little things to do with reloading. So obviously if you don't hit space, it's a lot slower. So say for example we were running and gunning and we're pinning someone into D1. If you just hit R normally, he will bring the gun down. Now what you want to do is try and master the art, get yourself into the bunker, pinning someone in on the side, and hold R, the bar will appear. If you fill that bar up to the marker, you won't put the gun down when you reload it. If you do miss that marker and hold in the reload button, that's a terrible example. If you do miss that marker on the reload, he will put his gun down. If you hold down the fire button, you'll end up shooting your feet basically. But in regards to actually playing the game, utilize the fact the scoreboard at the top of your screen will show you the amount of people who you've eliminated on the enemy team and for your own team as well. Sometimes it is a bit buggy. Please bear in mind that it is a playtest and beta, so there's a lot of things to come, but 9 times out of 10 it does work. With that in mind though, if you are shot out and you're just spectating the game, if you feel like it's taking forever, or if you feel like the other team isn't aware that everyone's out on your team, if you press delete, you're throwing the towel.
Towel.
Get the point
Towel.
going again.
Towel.
Get back out there, have some fun. And that'll be my final tip to close out this video today. If you have enjoyed the video, I'm just going to say it once, please like, share and subscribe, because apparently that helps with the algorithm. I have no idea if it actually does. If you do want to play, add me on Steam. I'll put my friend code in the description below. Anyway, have a great day. See you all in the Paintballers, and I'll see you all in the next video. Have a good one.